As you know, A-level business exam is approaching, and you know that A-level business is all about the technique to handle the variety of questions. So today I'll talk about top 10 exam tips which would help you to ace A-level business P1. Now, tip number one, always underline the context given in the question so that it keeps reminding you that you have to make use of it. Tip number two, do not forget to apply the context in your evaluation as well. 12 marker requires level 3 evaluation, that is, developed evaluation along with the relevant context. Reserve time for evaluation and always think about it before even you start answering the question, as it carries the highest marks in that 12 marker and is the most difficult question requiring more time to think. Never attempt it as a last question if you think that you will run short of time. Try to link it with the nature or objectives of the business. You can assume things or situations to have a well-justified evaluation. Like you can talk about recession, you can talk about comparative market, because it will help you to justify your recommendation. Tip number three, there is no need to be on one side of your argument. You can also say one is useful in the short run and the other in the long run. But do not sit on the fence, like by remaining neutral while making judgment. So you cannot remain neutral. You have to justify whether one option is better or the other, or maybe both are better, but in different situations, or both are suitable. Tip number four, while defining a term in a 2 marker, make sure it has 2 distinctive parts to get 2 out of 2. But remember, if a term has a formula, do write it in the definition, as it alone can give you maximum marks. Think about market share. Okay. Another thing which is crucial to get 2 out of 2 in a 2 marker, and that is never use tautology. Now, tautology means when you are using a word which is part of the term you are defining, because if you do it, you'll get 0 mark. So do remember that. Tip number 5. For each 5 marks question, you should not consume more than 8 to 9 minutes, because I'm just telling you the micro time management, because it will help you to complete your paper well within the time. So for 5 mark question, you have 8 to 9 minutes. And for 8 marks, you have 16 minutes, or you can say 15 to 16. Whereas for 12 marks question, you have 24 minutes. Check time after every question whether you are lagging behind or not. Always have the courage to leave a question even if you think it is incomplete, and you can write more in case you are lagging far behind, because sometimes it happens that you work more on a 2 marker and you end up leaving a 12 marker. So this will obviously drop your grade significantly. This is the key to complete the paper in time. Okay, this is damage control, right? But if you are well within time, then obviously you will complete your answer as you like. You feel that now the answer is perfect, or I have written whatever I wanted to, so then it is fine. But if the time is not on your side, then you have to follow that. Okay, tip number 7. Last, read the statement of the question twice to get the better understanding of what to write, because sometimes it happens that the impact is on the employees or the impact is on the consumers, but students sometimes write the impact on the business. So you won't get marks for that, because the examiner is asking something else. So read the statement at least twice to get a better understanding of the statement of the question. Tip number 8, remember 3 marker, 5 marker and 12 marker questions always require level 2 application. And do you know what is level 2 application? That is developed application, that is using the context at least twice while developing a point. Like if you're developing a point, you have to use the context twice in that particular point to get level 2 application. And it has to be there at least once. If in a 12 marker you demonstrate level 2 application once, you'll get 2 out of 2 for application. Tip number 9, remember the command words analyze and evaluate. Always. Why? Because it always require chain of analysis, and you are familiar about it. Use of connectors such as leading to, consequently, as a result, hence play a key role in your chain of analysis. That is level 2 analysis, because that is required whenever there are marks for analysis. Always remember 5, 8 and 12 marker questions require level 2 analysis, as I told you earlier. Okay, And for that, you must make at least two connections while developing a point to reach level 2. Like, let me give you an example. Let's say if you're talking about how training helps business to be successful, so you write training reduces the cost of the business, and that helps business to increase their profit, and that profit would help business to expand further. Now, this is chain of analysis. So at least two impacts are required to reach level 2, because in that way you'll get maximum marks for analysis. Tip number 10, 12 marker requires level 2 knowledge. I'm telling you, this is crucial to get maximum marks, and generally students do not consider that. Level 2 knowledge is developed knowledge, that is doing more than simply giving a definition, because if you write a definition you'll get level 1 knowledge. So you have to go deep into it. Like, for example, if you're talking about training, so talk about the types of training and where they are used, their importance. So maybe a bit more explanation will help you to reach level 2 knowledge, and that is required in a 12 marker. So that is it. Best of luck and stay confident. Bye bye.